I'm James and we're here at the Divertimenti shop in Marylebone High Street. We're going to make the Swedish dish Kladdkaka, and it's basically a Swedish chocolate fondant. It's very sweet, it's got a beautiful gooey centre in the middle, and you serve it with cream. And what we've found out is that it's a very common dish across Sweden, and a lot of people would make it as their first recipe. So it's a great one for kids, it's a great one for an after dinner dessert, and it's really sweet with a nice crispy outside to the chocolate and a really gooey middle, just like an Italian chocolate fondant. The ingredients to make the Kladdkaka are plain flour, caster sugar, cocoa powder, some melted butter and 2 eggs. The first step of making the Kladdkaka is to mix the dry ingredients together. So if we take the flour and the sugar and the cocoa, you could sieve them, but I always find, and like we saw in fika, a whisk's easier. So we'll just mix that together until it's all one colour. It doesn't take very long, and using a whisk, it's easier to wash than a sieve, and it aerates and it mixes and it combines all together. There we go. Into that we need to add the eggs. And this makes a very thick mixture at this point. So we'll just whisk that together, just to incorporate everything. And then we'll add the butter. Clean it off the whisk, and there we go. Okay. So we'll add in the butter. Salted butter that's just been melted. We'll take a spoon and just fold it in to make a nice gooey chocolate mixture. It's quite a thick mixture. There we go. Just get rid of all the last dry bits. And that's the mixture ready for the Kladdkaka. We're going to use some of the silicone baking moulds, the cupcakes, that are available in Divertimenti. We're going to fill the Kladdkaka into these. And they're really easy release, they're dishwasher safe, and they're nice and pretty too. So if we take some of the mixture, oh it's nice and stiff, and just pop it in, and it'll melt down when it's in the aga, and they'll cook through. And the Kladdkaka is ready for the aga. We're going to put it into the baking oven, or about 170 degrees Celsius, which is gas marked 3 to 4. We'll wait for about 10 minutes, and they should be done. The Kladdkaka should be ready, and we'll have a look in just a moment. But if you're cooking it in a 2-oven aga, cook it on the grid shelf, on the 4th set of runners, with a cold plain shelf above. If you're cooking it in a 4 or a 5-oven aga, cook it in the baking oven, which is this one. There's no need for a cold plain shelf with the baking oven. If you're cooking in a 3-oven aga, or an aga total control like this one, we've got the grid shelf on the 4th set of runners, and again no cold plain shelf is needed. So let's have a look. These smell good, and they're ready. And we know they're ready when we press them gently and they just bounce back. They should still be gooey in the middle, but nice and crusty from the sugar on top. Don't worry with the aga for having the door open during cooking, because they won't collapse because of all the stored heat that's in the insulation and in the cast iron. Now that the Kladdkaka are cooked and they've cooled down slightly, we're just going to put one onto a plate and try it. And the silicone mould comes off really easily. We'll pour over some pouring cream. And let's hope it's just like fika, where it was crunchy on the outside and really smooth in the middle. So there we go. Oh, lovely runny gooey centre, nice and crispy on the outside. So what does it taste like? Can I cook smooth? That's beautifully gooey. And the texture with the gooey middle and the really crispy sugar outside just makes it perfect.